I'm Darlene, and welcome back to Super at 60. Welcome to my garden this morning, just real quick, and then we'll hop into the kitchen. I just thought I'd show you. It's just so tiny. It's just such a tiny, tiny little garden. But I wasn't going to do anything at all this year. I mean, absolutely nothing. And at the last minute, I decided, I was at Lowe's, and they have these plants on sale for so cheap. So I did grab them. Look at these guys. Oh, I've already got a couple tomatoes coming in. There's a little one back down in there somewhere. I think you can see him. Some yellow plants, some yellow, the little buds there, flowers coming up. I've got several green peppers on the green pepper plants, if you could see them. I love that shot right there. There's one down in there. And there's a wee tiny little one over there. It's hard. The sun is so bright. I hope I'm getting at least just a little bit. Some herbs, some beautiful basil down there. I think that is just so pretty. I just picked up these flowers at Lowe's. They were 75 cents a pot, just to kind of fill in the garden and add a little fresh color. Some cucumbers back there. And what else? Some beans, some green beans, just one of each. And look how beautiful and green they are. And usually my whole bed here is lined with at least six cucumber plants in the back, and some other things too. So they don't always do so well, but down here they seem to be thriving beautifully. Look at this pot. It's just so green and gorgeous. It's real happy. Some herbs right in that pot. I use a lot of herbs and I dry a lot of herbs. So I try to have as many as I can. Those are strawberry plants. I like to drink to make a tea from the leaves. It's really delicious. And I hear it's quite healthy for you. So I drink it. I'm still alive. So there's my testimony to having it be good for you. You're still alive. Lilies have to be broken up back there. My mint's not looking too good. I don't know why. Why does it do this? Starts out gorgeous. Then maybe I just let it get too dry. But I sure do use a lot of mint. So lemon balm. I've got a bunch of that out in the yard too. Some chives. And just a little pot of impatiens. That was 50 cents at Lowe's. So I just threw it in a pot, and I thought, why not? It'll just look pretty, and that's a good place for it right there, because it gets just enough shade where it's very, very happy. Impatiens don't like a lot of heat, so I hear. They haven't told me personally, but I hear that. All right, you know what? Let's head into the kitchen, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna sit right here. Let's just sit right here. See that tripod? You're going to be sitting there and just 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, it is hot out here, let me tell you. Yeah, it is really, really getting hot and sticky. Perfect day for veggies and gardens, but not so much for me. So I'm going to head inside. We're going to go to the kitchen, and it's going to be a corn night here at the Super at 60 house. Yeah, we're going to clean out the refrigerator night. Corn. Clean out refrigerator night, and that's what we're going to have for dinner. I don't know what we're going to have yet. I have an idea of some things that I might have in there that really should be used up, but I think it could actually turn out to be pretty darn good. So come on, let's go see what we can put together. All right, here we go. This is my refrigerator. This is the shape it is looking in right now. I see some sour cream back there. I have some mascarpone cheese back there. There's some maraschino cherries left over from the cherry cake. That was so delicious. There's some corn on the cob. We did have that, so I can probably cut that off the cob and just have some corn on the side. I have some fresh berries. Look, I keep my berries in glass jars in the refrigerator. Clean them first, then I put them in there. There's some strawberries. They last forever. Well, not forever, but a very, very long, long time. There's some maraschino cherry juice. I'm saving that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but it's delicious in just maybe a couple tablespoons in some ginger ale or 7-Up, or kind of a Shirley Temple thing going on, right? All right, some sliced tomatoes I see there. I've got eggs. I've got butter down in here. Oh my, oh, look at that. I've got some 2 bananas. I could make banana bread. And I've got those beautiful peppers, although I think I'm going to save those and dehydrate those. Over here, I've got some ginger back there, some oranges, and some green pepper. And what is that up front? Oh, that's a little leftover flour. Down there, I'm not sure. Whoops. The refrigerator is not happy right now. Doesn't like the doors to be open for too long, which is good. Oh, yeah. See, I've got plenty of stuff. I can work here. All right. Oh, and there, where was the... I've got some chicken in here somewhere. Yeah, they're right here. My chicken breasts are right back there. Took those out of the freezer 2 nights ago, so they're ready to go, and I have to use those up. And that's where we're gonna start today. Okay, I have 2 chicken breasts here, and I think what I'm gonna do with them, you know what, I touch my chicken. Okay, my hands are clean, and then I clean my hands several times during the day, especially when I work with poultry. I'm gonna go ahead and butterfly these. And this actually, these 2 chicken breasts and everything that I do here today will actually be 2 meals. Yep. So I'll keep one hand for my chicken. Okay, so what I did was take just a little bit of mayonnaise and a little bit of pretty much the end of the Dijon mustard. Just, you know, like a teaspoon, tablespoon. Just gonna mix it up a little bit. First, I'm gonna season the salt and the chicken with a little bit of salt and pepper, not too much. Just enough. And if you prefer to leave the salt out, you want to add another seasoning, that's perfectly fine. Remember, we're just playing, guys. All right, so I'm going to slather each of these. I just made enough here for the 4 chicken breasts. I'm double dipping, I know, but that's okay because it'll go right in the wash. I'm done here. I'm not going to reuse this dirty bowl. All right, so there we go. So there, just kind of a little glue, if you will, to kind of hold down some other things that I think are gonna go really deliciously with this. All right, and that was a little mayonnaise and a little mustard, a little salt and a little pepper. All right, so now let's go ahead. I'm just kind of looking at what I have, just kind of looking around. I have a few tomato slices. I have 4 tomato slices. 2 are in pretty good shape. The other 2 are, well, they're fine. They're just the heels, you know, the ends, so that's okay. And I'm gonna plop those right there. And then I have some, a block of mozzarella cheese. I cut up a few pieces. And, you know, before I do that, I really like to salt my tomatoes. It's just a darling thing, I guess, but I like my tomatoes salted. Not too much, just enough. All right, so here, let's go ahead and put some mozzarella cheese on. Why not? Oh, goodness. I'm just seeing this, the idea of these just kind of, the cheese kind of coming out the sides, you know, and just being so beautiful and cheesy. We'll just put those right there. And then what I'm gonna do right now, let me look one more time. I don't really think I'm gonna use the hummus. I can't find a way to work it in. If you guys are screaming at me right now, I'm so sorry, but I can't find a way to get that hummus in unless I use it in the sauce. So hold on, we may not be completely done yet. So here's what I'm gonna do right now. We're gonna call these chicken foldovers, okay? oh, wait, I've got one more thing I can put in here. Hold on. Okay, look what I got. I went out to the garden and I got some beautiful, beautiful basil leaves. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, if nothing else, it's just a picture right there, okay? And I also picked some thyme, but I think I'm gonna just kind of sprinkle those around the top, okay? It's either thyme or oregano. And I think it's, I don't know, I can't tell even by smelling it. Okay, so now we're gonna roll them up. We're gonna fold them up, roll them and fold them, right? Here we go, just like that. And I'm just taking a toothpick and securing it so it stays that way. All right, I went ahead and made up just a little bit more of that. I had a little bit more mayonnaise and just enough Dijon mustard to finish up here and make just a little bit more of that sauce that I put inside of the chicken. Now I'm gonna put it on the outside too, just a little bit. You don't have to smother these. Chicken by itself with a little salt and pepper is a wonderful flavor. So, yeah, don't worry when you're making a sauce. It doesn't have to be over the top, or it can be. You know, it's all up to you, especially when you're making your own recipe. All right, good. There. Well, that kind of also works as a glue for a couple things that I'm just going to stick right on top. And then these are going to go in my refrigerator, for several hours actually, because it's morning here. And of course, we're not going to eat dinner till later tonight. So, all right, I have some dried onions, but if you have some scallions or something, you can buy minced onion. That is just fine. If you have some dried onion, that's even better. Oh, you know, when you open the jar of the dried onions, it smells like those French's crunchy And they taste like that too, those dried onions we put on top of the green bean casseroles. All right, there we go, just like that. Another little pinch of salt. And when I say a pinch, I mean just a little pinch. We're not going overboard here with salt, but you know, we do have chicken that's bland sometimes. So yeah, that works. And then what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I have some cracker crumbs. I'm looking for my rag, and here it is. These are some cracker crumbs that I've had for a while. I just used the end of the bag. I just put them in a little jar and sealed them, knowing that I would probably use them someday. And we'll just sprinkle those right over the top, just like that. You know, so far, I think these are gonna be pretty good and very flavorful. And now we'll take some of those fresh leaves, those fresh herbs, just hold them backwards and pull back, and they'll come off the stem just like that, and sprinkle them on. Oh, it looks like Italy on a plate. I dried these lemons the other day, these lemon slices, and they're so pretty and so full of rich lemon flavor that I'm just gonna attach one of these on the toothpicks right here. The juice of these lemons is just gonna trickle down into the chicken and taste so good. Aren't they gorgeous? I just think they look so pretty. I'm gonna pop them into my refrigerator right now for a few hours, and then I'll pop them in the oven, and I promise you, I will show you what these look like, what they taste like, and if I'll ever make them again. All right, well, our dinner is out of the oven, and look at this piece of chicken. Look at that tomato, that cheese. It looks like a little volcano there, just kind of came up and over the cheese. It's just beautiful. I can see little pieces of the dehydrated onion, the lemon on top. I took the piece of lemon off. I have it back here. And look at that beautiful hunk of chicken. It really, really does look lovely. The herbs you can see in there, that basil that I put in the middle. The cheese is just kind of gushing down there. It is just lovely. It's really a beautiful plate to look at. When I put it in, about 10 minutes after, I started to smell a lot of lemon, a whole lot of lemon. And I thought, okay, well, I know I put lemon slice on there. Remember, I put a dehydrated lemon slice. Don't use it. No, it just gets kind of burned up like this. Although it sure does smell good, and it's tempting to take a little bite out of that. It's not candied lemon. So, you know, I'm not sure exactly how good that would taste. There might be somebody out there who might want to try it, but you go for it. You let me know in the comments below. But anyway, I did take a nice fresh lemon. I took all the dehydrated lemon pieces off and refreshed it with fresh lemon and put it on. And everything turned out beautifully. And the lemon, you can just see the lemon juice glistening on the top. It's really, really pretty beautiful. The smell is fantastic. Those herbs, the cheese, okay. Let's eat. Okay. I taste the lemon. I taste those fresh herbs. I taste the onion. Oh, I really taste the mayonnaise and the Dijon mustard. That's key. That's key right there. Make yourself some kind of a glaze or something to put on the top and inside the chicken breast before you roll them up, before you stick everything to them. It's delicious. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. It's a corn night. It's a success, and I will absolutely make this again. Absolutely make these chicken Italian foldovers. How about that? Chicken Italian foldovers, will that work for you? Okay. I will have the recipe below, but of course, I just made this up. I just made this up this afternoon in my kitchen with what I had in my refrigerator, hence the clean out refrigerator night or night. And you're gonna do the same thing. Go look in your refrigerators, see what you got in there, and have a corn night at your house. I'm gonna say bye now. Lord bless. See you soon.